Welcome back to Dad Meat, bitch. Ebony Moore, Na'im Ali. How are you guys? Danny Dubs, Tim Butterly.
We're all here.
We in this bitch.
We're all prepared to have a very nice time.
Dude, I almost didn't want to start the podcast because Ebony was just telling us about her 2 nephews, one of which is a dog.
Yes. One nephew is a 5-year-old young black boy, and the other one is a
human.
9-month-old Rottweiler. So,
Damn.
yeah.
And they're butting head. They're not seeing eye to eye every day, are they?
Every day they get into a fight. And my dad loves it. Like, he gets to watch them. Like, he literally gives like critique. He's like, I think Zion, that's the human. Zion is an excellent grappler. I'm like, I don't know the fuck
Wait,
that
what's the
means,
dog's
but
name?
The dog's name is Debo.
Zion versus
Yes.
Debo every day.
Yes, every day.
And Pops is looking on, going, I think he's got a shot.
Yes, egging it on. And I try to break it up. He's like, no, let them do what they do. Let them do
This is like the hood version of like the Russian UFC fighters, the fighting bears in the woods.
Oh, yeah, right.
I literally just said that. I say, is you from Kazakhstan or South Philly? Like, I said that like 2 days ago.
He's from Debo Stan.
Yeah. He from Lancaster though.
Close enough.
Which I heard, I was reading like about the ethics of Amish people and like dog breeding. It's really bad,
Yeah, it's
y'all.
fucked up.
They're
Really?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Pops was just
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
This is the second time we're hearing about
It's fucked
the
up. y'all.
Amish are dishonest with their dog breed, or they just give you trash.
Wait, so they like lie about the breeds?
Their dogs are shit. And they think you see them like advertising in the paper and stuff. Like, come on out to Amish country. Obviously, we got the best animals. We raise barns.
Yeah.
And you get out there and they got these fucking dirty little
Oh, a
mutts.
bunch of mutts.
Now Debo is a stud, y'all. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie. They did their thing with Debo. But the craziest part about this, so I'm from Georgia, so we was driving on these back roads and stuff, and we did a meet and greet, and I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. You doing a meet and greet for a dog? And he was like, yeah.
They let him out of the carriage that he was
Yeah,
riding.
and literally, and Debo took to us very well. But
Was his name already Debo, or did you guys name him that?
His name was Frisco.
Frisco.
Oh,
and my
damn.
sister hated it, and she was just like,
Yeah, that's gay as shit.
Yes.
Frisco? Can't name no dog Frisco.
That dog, the
But
dog.
literally, the guy was a black Amish. I've never seen that in my life.
Nah.
This is a trick.
Black Amish.
I swear
Yeah,
to
I'm
God.
sorry.
And guess what his last
That
name
man was
was?
enslaved. He didn't want to be there.
Guess what his last name was?
What?
Only you can laugh at this, Na'im.
Okay.
Knickerbocker.
Yo.
Yes.
I
Damn,
refuse to believe this.
Knickerbocker.
I've
Come
been
on,
fooled
yo.
before. I'm not going to believe
I
it.
swear to
crazy.
God. And I'm from Georgia, so I was like, Amber, I don't want to be out here at night. Like, we got to get this fucking dog or meet this dog and get the fuck out of here. And she was like, no, they're cool. They're Amish. Like, they didn't have slaves and stuff. And we pull up to this beautifully manicured lawn, and we see this guy, and he's on a riding lawnmower with a baby. As we approach it,
What?
I'm like, is he?
First red flag.
This motherfucker light skin. Like, we got up on him.
That's
He's
crazy.
like the Barack Obama type. You
Oh,
know?
all right, so he probably was
Like,
mixed. He was
yes,
half and half.
But still, like,
Yeah, I ain't never seen one of them neither.
yes, and he was cool as hell. He had, like, he was mixed, and then the baby was like Blake Griffin color. Like,
Okay. Right, okay.
but they treated us so. They was great. They was great. But
Damn.
yeah, that's how we got Debo.
Now, how is Debo's grappling skills? Is he keeping up with Zion?
Debo, he's a very ethical dog. Like, he could fuck Zion up, but he let him get
He be
his shit off every
chilling.
now and then. And then, you know, Zion will bite Debo. Like,
What?
yes, like he'll bite. And I'll be like, you bit a Rottweiler. Like, that's crazy.
Yo,
And then
what?
the
A
dog
very
will-
ethical Rottweiler
yeah,
at that.
the dog be like, "Ow!" And then after he get bit, he'll go to the back door like he want to get let outside. He's had enough.
Did you
Yeah.
have to do a meet and greet for Zion too, or was he?
Yeah, right.
So the puppy she inquired about on Greenfield Puppies or something like that. It's like an app like Tinder for adopted dog. I mean, well, she bought this dog, but
More like eBay for dogs then.
yes, yeah. So the taken for dogs, but like so she saw the dog she wanted. We went out there. That dog saw Zion and like went back in the barn. Like literally was like, oh fuck that.
Yeah.
And so after that, they was like, we have the pick of the litter, Debo, but somebody already is looking at him. So if you want him, you know, you gotta get
You're going to
that-
outbid
that
them. Oh
money
my
on,
God.
like, right now.
Oldest trick in the book.
Yeah. So he came out and they just clicked, like, and they like Zion gets chastised and like, I'll be like, I'm gonna beat your ass, and the dog will get in front of him like, I'm like, but he just bit you this morning. Like, but so
No, it's
Debo,
Debo
like
and Zion
brothers.
versus everybody.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
They're sharpening, iron sharpens iron. They're training each other.
Yeah, they're very rough.
Oh, man.
Na'im just got a new place. Do you have any pets at your new place?
I still got Rocky. I got my pit bull with me.
Okay.
I had to leave the other dog, the dog I got for my daughter. That one's still with my ex-girlfriend.
Adrian?
Adrian. Because of Rocky. Yeah. Actually,
right back.
I went and got him last night, though. Last night, I had got the other dog, and he spent the night with us.
Oh.
Yeah, because Rocky misses him. Like, Rocky misses the hell out. And he
Wait,
shit
so
everywhere.
you have visitation with a dog?
I got visitation with a dog and a kid.
You're
yeah.
sharing custody of a pit bull?
You pick him up at the gas station?
With a dog and a kid. Yeah, police station. I don't trust that bitch.
God,
Meet me at the police station.
hilarious.
Yeah, but yeah. I had got the dog, and then I let him and Rocky spend the night together.
Oh.
And he wasn't comfortable in my apartment. Like, he's used to being in the house. So he was like just shitting everywhere and crying and whining and shit.
Damn, sounds like an awesome time. That sounds like a rule.
Yeah, I mean, he made me feel like a bad dad, you know?
Is Rocky getting adjusted, though?
Rocky's fine. Rocky's cool wherever I'm at. Wherever I am, Rocky's fine. He don't give a fuck. He's okay. We could be living in the goddamn under a bridge, and Rocky would be all right if I'm there. He goes anywhere I go.
The reason we got started on the dogs is because Ebony said one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And it was that Philadelphia used to be a good city for hairy dogs.
What?
Yeah.
She was complaining that this used to be a good city for hairy dogs.
Yeah.
Well, why isn't it a good city for hairy dogs anymore?
My sister said global warming.
Oh, like it's hot as shit now.
Yeah, it used to be like a mild. She's very smart, so she was using like these climate type of terminology and shit. But
She reads Huffington Post, that kind of thing.
yeah, that type of shit. NPR type of
NPR words.
No.
She used.
And we saw this dog, and I said, that dog is cute. Because I'm not an animal girl, you know. And I was like, that dog is cute. And she's got this fucking beast at home. So I was like, oh, that's the kind of dog I would have. And I said, but it's really hairy. Like, I wonder if this time of year is a bad time of year. And she was like, yeah, this actually used to be a good place for hairy dogs. And then she just went to this whole deep dive.
I think they're still good. I think dogs are kind of faking it. I think dogs are always acting like they're having a hard time, so you give them extra treats. They go, sure is hot out there.
Would it fuck a dog up if you shaved him?
I think they'd be embarrassed, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What if you gave him like a nice fade or something?
Oh, that'd be the shit.
You lined up your dog.
Yeah.
That'd be
Nice
nice.
as hell.
Nice.
Especially on a day like this.
Oh,
I've been watching a lot.
80, 90 degrees.
Yeah.
I've been watching a ton of black barber videos on Instagram.
Tim, have you seen anywhere they make the guy close his eyes then touch his lips?
Oh, that's
we don't
fucking
fuck with that.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's-
crazy shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
You have to seriously react with violence if they do that.
Yeah, you do.
If they touch your mouth and shit,
Yeah.
no, dude, you gotta shove, you gotta push them, you gotta start knocking shit over.
Yeah. I always feel some type of way when the barber like grab your face. It's like, bro, why you gotta grab my face? Just tell me
Wait.
which way to move or something.
Why is he grabbing you? No, he's not supposed to grab your face.
Bro, they go like this to like stretch your skin out to like,
Dude,
yeah.
Sometimes mine will grab my lips with his lips. It's a good haircut, but
Is he Dominican?
I wish.
No, my nephew goes to a Dominican barber, and one of my dad's like chief complaints is like he be like, I don't like when wine cut my hair. Like he always put his dick on my arm.
Yeah, they
I
do
was like,
that.
I don't think it's on purpose. You know.
that's a.
But they can feel it though. You can feel
Yeah,
when your dick on something, you know. When your dick on something, you know that shit. You like, my dick on that.
Oh my god.
That's a big white lady haircutting thing too. I can't tell you how many fucking pussies I've felt on the outside of my knuckles. As like a kid, you know what I mean?
But I'm with you though. I do feel like watching the video. I be like, I could do that shit. I could do that. Like all this is this right here. Like
Yeah, no,
but
I
I'm
don't
sure
think I
it's
could do
hard
it.
to do.
I think those guys are masters.
Okay.
I marvel at the lines that these guys are cutting.
Right, yeah,
you
that
know?
shit not
they
easy.
they say watch the clippers do the work, but it's like, come on, man, it's the hands holding the clippers.
Yeah.
That's my toxic trait though. Like I'll follow a recipe and I kill it, like it come out good as hell, and then I'll be like, I ain't need that bitch. I be cooking my ass off. Big mama, like you like So, you know.
For real.
Yeah, that's my toxic trait. So I'll be watching like 360, Jesus. I'm like, this ain't, I fucking kill a Philly fade. Like, are you
Right.
crazy?
Damn.
Ebony, what's your
Dude,
specialty?
can we
If
let
you
her
had to
cut
cook
your
one
hair?
dish. Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, yo.
Oh, what? Cook one day?
No,
Oh.
let's have you cut Mike's hair.
I would
Oh,
That's
okay.
how you get Mike a fade.
All right. I'm
But
going
if
to
you,
kill it.
if you, I know you would. If you had to make one dish, what is your specialty?
My specialty, I probably make like some very soft, pillowy soft, like beef patties with cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's
Damn.
very easy.
Damn.
Use some instant yeast, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Make
This is
some
the stuff that
garlic
keeps
butter, put it on top.
Ladies cooking food like that is what keeps Mike up at night.
Ebony,
Yeah.
there's somebody that Tim went to school with,
Okay.
and I follow her on Instagram because
nuts.
now in the middle, there was one night where I logged on to Instagram and I clicked on her story, and she was making pork chops at like 3 a.m.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh my god.
Hell yeah. Like,
man.
3 a.m.
yeah, doing stand up, I've made some questionable stuff in the middle of the night. Like, woke the whole house up.
Yeah.
Debo loves that I do stand up because when he come in, I feed him when I come in. I be fucked up.
Yeah, right.
And I just be like, you so beautiful, you so black. You so, I be talking to him. Like, they put an
He's
egg.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah, literally, they put an egg in his kibble, so he's shiny.
Very shiny.
Oh, yeah.
Top coat.
He's just a beautiful black ass motherfucker. Like, so whatever I eat, I break him off like something. You know, so I do be cooking late.
Give
at
him a
night.
whole pork chop.
Yeah,
Good boy.
like yeah.
What is he like?
He likes everything. He's a fan of like shortbread cookies. And he's also a huge fan of course, fried chicken. My dad fries most of the chicken in our house because, you know, I don't know. Once you fuck up and it don't be, Na'im might can, you know, not to be like, oh, you know.
No,
But,
I know
like,
exactly what you
that
about to say.
blood, like you fuck up and it be a little bloody with
Yep,
somebody.
on the
It's
inside.
peeking there.
It's
You know,
over.
they don't trust you no more.
ever again.
So
Yeah.
you fumbled the fried chicken,
I fucked it up, y'all.
and Dad got conservatorship of the chicken moving
He
forward.
took it
No.
over.
It looked like
good,
it's
though,
done
when
on
you
the
presented it?
outside.
It looked beautiful. It was floating and all that stuff. But what he told me was like, you need to turn the oil down.
Yep.
I felt like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill, like when she couldn't pick up that rice. You know what I mean? Like, and the guy with the like, he's like, you fucked it up. Like, you fucked it up. Like, turn that. And then he got a little trick he do where he take a slice of an onion and then that evens out the fry and all this
Damn.
other shit, and that eye over the lower bottom eye gets too hot. Like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not ready. You know?
Yeah, it's a
He
science
knows what
to
he's
it.
I
doing.
was like, thank you, senpai. So they don't let me fry chicken no more. They don't let me do that. But yeah,
Wow.
Na'im, can you cook?
I can cook breakfast food. I can make pancakes and French toast and all that. That's pretty
That's
much
dad
it.
stuff.
Yeah, that's dad stuff.
And then you never do. Mom always does
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You go, seriously, I'll start it if you want me to. She goes, no, I'll just make it.
Yeah, yeah.
You go, cool, thanks.
Or like if it's just me and my kids, that's all we gonna have all day. Like we gonna eat breakfast for every meal. Like at dinner we gonna have French
good.
toast. You see what I'm saying?
Wow, dad's so fun.
Yeah.
You know,
You
wow,
gotta do
he's
it.
the best.
how many children you got?
I got 3.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, no, I mean one of them grown.
When you said my kids, I was like,
Yeah, it ain't that
that ain't
bad.
that bad. Yeah, that's
Ain't
cool.
that bad.
Yeah.
And shit, one of mine grown. I got one that's 20.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Na'im, your ass look 20.
No, I'm not. I'm old. I'm 36.
Okay, that black don't crack shit. It's true. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you know.
true. Like, I'm 33, and people treat me like a fat toddler. Like, for real.
Yeah, but-
I'm 38 and same, though.
Wait, you what? You
I'm
38?
38 and I get treated like a fat toddler, too. Yeah,
People do treat you like a toddler.
Yeah, no.
I would have never
You're
thought you
good.
was even in your
Likewise.
30s.
No, we're
Yeah.
all a bunch of pups up
I
here.
go to fucking Raven Lounge, they be like, you want a citywide? I'm like, I'm grown enough to have a fucking citywide. Like, yeah. I would have never thought. Yeah. So you started early.
Yeah, I started having kids when I was 16.
Okay, yeah.
What? How old? So you're 20-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's beyond the veil of dad doesn't know shit.
You know, she know I don't know shit.
She crossed
She reminds
over.
me of things that I did when I was younger to prove to me that I don't know shit.
Yeah. And what age? So I don't know if it's the same age for every kid, but what can you pinpoint when that threshold was crossed?
Probably, like, how old was she?
Yeah.
Probably around 15, 16. Around 15, 16, they start looking at you like,
They start
you
winning
don't know
arguments.
you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, they start winning arguments. Yeah, they prove you wrong.
They get one in, and you
Yeah.
go, whoa,
Yeah.
all right, don't get used to that.
yeah, bro.
All right, so that's a normal age. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to know what I was in for.
Are your arguments changing now that your kids are getting older?
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, Lucy got me. She got me, I don't even know what the fuck we were arguing about, but I was just like, I think it was about like Stanley Cups, the fucking stupid cups.
Yeah, the cups.
She was like, I want a Stanley Cup. I was like, that's stupid. She was like, why? I was like, because you see everybody else having them and you want one just like them. She was like, so? I was like, well, that's stupid. And she was like, why? I was like, because just get in the car. Well, you're not. Well, I'm not letting you spend money on it. That's it.
Oh yeah, you lost once you started taking shit
that
away.
was so yeah. That was probably within the last 6 months, and it has been a little bit. It's hard.
Now, is Fritz getting the upper hand on any of his arguments with you now?
No, first of all, he would never. Fritz is 7. He just turned 7 on the 27th.
Wait, you got kids too?
I got 3 kids.
Oh my, what?
Yeah, dude. Me
I
and
would have
him.
never guessed.
No,
Got
we're
some
rooted.
babies.
My God, I would hit on y'all at Starbucks and then be like, I got my 3 kids. I'd be like, oh fuck no. I would have never guessed. I'm just saying, I don't see it. Mike,
Yeah.
how many kids you got?
Take a guess.
What?
3 kids.
I don't see that on y'all. Like,
Because it's great. I don't know.
I mean,
It's
I
not
am
making
dressed like
us
a
miserable.
12-year-old.
maybe if y'all was women, I could see the stress on y'all. Y'all titties would be sagging. Have a little bun in the
No
head.
way.
You be like, ooh,
My wife has a perfectly smooth face
Okay,
naturally, dude. We're
yeah.
having a great time.
nice.
People choose to get stressed out and old about it.
That's true.
I'm so
not
shocked
real.
about this.
That's true. Because my baby moms look young too. They don't look old.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, that shit rules.
What's the secret?
Have a good time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people mostly stress.
Okay, yeah.
We actually got it. You know what? I'll answer it on the Patreon, but we got an email. Someone was asking about this, but I'll go into I need to pull it up later.
All right.
There was a very long email that was very nice, and we could talk about this stuff later.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you gotta stay immature. You can't take shit serious.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes the shit gonna fall apart. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna fuck up a lot? Yes.
Okay.
But don't take it too serious. You'll be all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you always think this way though, or did it take a while?
Fuck no. I ain't what? I ain't start thinking like this. Y'all know about the infamous knockout. When I got knocked out at 28, that's when I just lightened up on life. I was like,
Damn. You really,
Right.
you literally got knocked silly.
I did. Yeah. He knocked me silly, bro.
You got CTE and just start thinking good.
Yeah, I did. I used to stress out. You right. That's what happened.
Like reverse Antonio Brown.
Definitely reverse AB.
Got you.
Yeah.
Speaking in football men terms, you know.
That's it.
I know who that is.
Wowie.
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
How long we supposed to hold the knives, y'all? I feel
You don't have
As long as you want to. If you don't want to, you have to hold the
Okay, I feel Samoan right now. Like, taking it serious. Like,
Ebony, do you miss Atlanta at all?
you know, I do. I do. Sometimes I get a little homesick. Like, I have a neighbor. Like, I always speak to them. I'll be like, "What's up, Mister?" You know, whoever, and they don't return the greetings.
Oh, yeah, they don't do that
you
up
know?
here. Yeah, they don't do
And
that in
it
Philly.
make me feel like an asshole. Like, you know, little stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's. If I have a bad day here, I miss Atlanta a lot. Like, sometimes I come home and I'll from riding Scepter or something like that, somebody be an asshole and I get home. I'm like, I'm leaving this place. I hate this place, you know. And then I remember like how racist it is down south. Like,
More than here?
oh yes,
No.
oh my God, are you serious? Like, I can't even explain the racism. Like, if you go in a grocery store, like they just don't respect like your space.
White people?
Yeah. Oh my God.
'Cause I know that's kind of an Asian thing.
Yes. Oh my God. I threatened this lady in Aldi the other day.
What?
Yeah, because I live in South Philly and like it's a lot of Asian people and they be cool as long as you don't go to the Asian market and like as long as I don't know, it's weird, but yeah, like I literally had to threaten her. Like I turned around and I was like, if you hit me with that basket, I'm gonna fuck you up. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. She apologized.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's very racist. Like,
Whoa.
I think I drove a car with no tags on it here for like 2 years.
Damn.
In Atlanta, no. Like it's what we call a paramilitary presence. You know, like the cars, the police cruisers have these things that read your tags as they drive like they're
We're
on
supposed
it.
to have that here.
They on your ass, like they don't play. Like weed is still like a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very. I can't even explain it. Like
Is there a plus side to it though?
a plus side, the food, yeah. Like
Yeah, Atlanta got real good food.
We have good food here though.
Not like Atlanta.
That has to give you
dog.
some kind of benefit, like something like that sucking that badly.
So I always say if I moved again, I would live in like the rural areas of Georgia. Like that's where you have a good time at, like the backyard barbecue and all that type shit. But it's no economy there. Like I went home after I graduated and I couldn't get a job, so that's why I came back here.
Yeah.
So I always tell people I'm like a refugee here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate here, but I miss home all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just the pleasantry stuff, and like you can buy liquor at a gas station, like. Wine and spirits, like it's owned by the government, like it's
it's a state
we hate
store.
that. We
that
hate
would
state
never work
stores.
where I'm from. Like we want to get fucked up when we want to get fucked up, you know. But
No,
yeah,
that's
I
deep.
do miss like, I guess the hospitality. I would say, yeah,
Yeah, it is hostile up here.
it's hostile.
That's-
It is. It's hostile as fuck up here.
That was one of the first things I noticed when Na'im and I went to Mississippi recently, and the hospitality.
I
And
saw that you was scared.
He
I was
was.
scared.
I
was scared at first.
we were on high alert for Na'im, but I think within a day it seemed as though he eased up a little bit. But the hospitality and the ease of living stood out compared to here.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Everybody's just nice. They don't even know you, and they just nice to you,
Yeah,
and they speak to you.
Yeah, it's like a community, especially like little stuff like funerals. I've been a part of like what we call like country adoptions, like somebody that can't take care of their kid right now, you take their baby in, little stuff like
damn.
that. And that's like my baseline. That's like the bare minimum. And when you come up here and you nice like that, people try to steamroll over you.
Oh, for sure.
So
100%.
I've gotten tough skin. Like, and my mom even noticed, she'd be like, "You're not a Southern Belle no more." I'd be like, "I'm not." I had this joke about the eras, like the eras don't fuck with me. Tahira, Nasira, Kaya. You know what I'm saying? But the Shemas, I don't know why. Tashima, Rashima, we cool. But what I mean by that joke is like, I have to always be on alert, like making new friends and stuff, like because Southern hospitality is different. Like I'm gonna feed you. You know what I'm saying? You can stay the night on the couch, like stuff. Before you know it, you give a motherfucker some food in Philly, they going to sell the food. Like they natural born hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
And it's not personal. That's what I learned. It's not personal. It's just they're just not used to being able to put their guard down.
No, it's
Yeah,
real
that's true.
dirtball culture
Yeah.
up here. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah. And I haven't adopted the dirtball culture, but I just stay to myself.
No,
Yeah,
you come
don't let it
fluent in
become you. Yeah, don't let it
Yeah.
become you.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yes.
Ebony, what's the return policy on a country adoption?
It's actually super tragic. No, seriously. Like, and the bitch show up and she be like, "I'm ready. I want my baby back." And you like, all right.
Dang, you gotta give it back.
Like I loved, that happened to us. Like we had a neighbor that she was in a bad way, and we watched her baby. Pootie was like 6 months old, and she came back when Pootie was 5.
Damn.
Yeah, on some loser Isaiah type
Right.
shit. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. So they put like a scab on my heart. Like, so when I watch Maury and the man, they be like, "You are not the father." I be like, I be mad too, because I've experienced, like, she, in the courts, like we went to court and stuff, and they took her back and stuff and gave her back, but we raised the kid that wasn't ours for like 5 years. Yeah.
Wait, why did you go to court? Because you didn't want to give her back?
We didn't want to give her back. She signed her away twice. You know what I'm saying? She
So,
was like-
so this was documented.
it was documented.
When you say country adoption, I thought that it meant just like you're sleeping over for a couple of years.
It usually is,
Okay.
but her mom, like, she violated the code. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every once in a while I look on Facebook to make sure she's all right. And she seemed to be doing okay. But her mom, she's with her brother's family now. So I just think it's supposed to be like that, but most country adoptions are like permanent. Mm-hmm. And then you just be like, "This is my mom," and they know. They be like, "This is my mom, but she not my mom," like,
Yeah, they know.
yeah, they know. And or they be like, "This is my dad, but he not my blood dad, but they raised me," and
And that might be a black thing, because I got cousins that's like that. Like, I got cousins that's not really my cousins.
Yeah.
I got 2 cousins, and they call my mom. Yeah. But they real mom is like my aunt. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But they live with us for like 7, 8 years, shit like that.
Yeah, I think that sense of community is in us, but like it's of course the countrier you get, like it's just and so I don't know. It's an experience, and that's probably why I don't have children now. Like I'd be like, I raised a kid before.
I'll probably pick one up along the way.
Amish
somebody alley be a fucking baby.
Amish country.
Maybe to be a boy next time. I don't know, but yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how it went. It was rough, and that's what partially why I was like, I'm gonna just go to, because I don't think that would have ever happened in Philly. Like a bitch show up 5 years later, like the courts would have been like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck them.
But there, they felt bad for her. It was just a whole little thing. She got caught up selling meth or something later. So
damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
In those situations, do people pick who they want to give the baby to, or is it just a community decision?
They pick who they want to get a baby
Names
to.
out of a hat.
No.
America's Got Parents.
Sorting hat. This is Hogwarts. No. We had watched
sorting flat brim on you.
We had watched her baby a couple times, and my mom had that empty nest shit real bad. Like she had twins, and we went off to Philly, and she's still in Atlanta. So I feel like I'm one of them people. Like I feel like you complain about a thing, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, it'll give you, like, oh, you say you want a baby, bitch, now you got a baby, And
that's a show.
Yeah. And she was our neighbor, and she would like bring the baby upstairs and stuff, and he'd be like, yo, this baby got diaper rash, And then my mom grew fond to her or whatever, and it just went from there, like.
I think they do that on purpose. The irresponsible mom bring the baby over there like a couple weeks in advance so you can see how fucked up the baby is. Yeah. And then they be like, they make you feel bad. You're like, well, I'm going to start helping you out, doing more for you. Yeah. Then they just leave you with the baby one day.
Yeah, and that's the equivalent of them saying like, somebody actually put down a deposit on him. So we
No, literally. Like, I know her. Like, I'm going to take her upstairs. And she was very like, the mother of the child was already fond of my mom. She's like, everybody likes my mom. So I think in her mind, she got this thing like, you know what? This would be a good spot. And she just dipped, you know? And then we just stepped up and was like, all right,
I'll be right back.
Baby.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, it took me a while to get over it, but I was just like, that was the therapist that I had, because I actually did like grief counseling about it. And she was just like, a kid is going to be who they're going to be from like 0 to 5. So we gave her she had a great time from 0 to 5.
Yeah,
so,
that's a good foundation.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got to reach out at some point, right?
People say that, but I don't know.
And then you wonder if the complication will just make it worse.
I think
I get
so.
that.
My mom is so strong-willed. I think that where she is now, that people are scared my mom's going to like try to take her back or something like that. And it's like, no, we way past that.
Yeah.
But I would love to see how she's doing or talk to her or whatever. But that thug in me now is just like, no, I'm not touching that. I'm good,
Right, yeah.
I'm telling you, I feel like a man that had, that got the paternity test on Maury. Like,
or if you
I think a lot of those guys are relieved though.
Yeah.
I think you're the opposite of those guys.
I think they are
They're like,
financially, but late at night when they've built the bond and they look at the picture and they're like,
true.
man, that was my buddy.
nuts.
You know what I'm saying?
true.
I'm ready to argue about this.
You are?
Yeah, I think I am.
I just remember. Okay, so Bob Marley got like hella kids, and he said his favorite child was the child Rita already had when they got together. Like,
damn, that's fucked up. He hated his kids.
hell,
Wow.
dude.
I'm just saying, like, you be fond of. I don't know. That,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, he was like super fond of that kid. Like Future, I think Future got hella kids.
Yeah.
He was saying the kid that's not his, that he helped raise, and he ended up having a baby with the lady. He was just like, that's like my favorite kid. Like, which is crazy to openly say who's your favorite kid. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
Oh, it's also a cop out though, because it's like, no, you guys don't. My real kids, you guys are all equally good. This is, I'm being extra nice because their dad's not really around.
yeah, that's true. That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
But think about Russell Wilson. Like, he's the most wholesome black man I've probably ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
he obviously is partial to the kid that's not his, you know?
Yeah, he always with Future
He
son.
always with
Damn.
that kid.
He
And I
always
think
with
his
that
name's
kid.
Future, too,
His name
isn't
is
it?
Future.
Yes, yes. Constant reminder.
And he always, and anytime he posts a picture of him, he always say shit like, he's got a bright future. He always say shit like that when he in the comments.
Yeah.
Now, do you think you could handle that if you were a step parent and
Yo, I got close to some girls, son. When I think I was 19, and I was dating this girl, Toya, and her son was like 5, and he was just cool as shit. And like he played football, so I was helping him like train for football, and he was a smart ass. Like he would just do fucking nut shit, and I'd be like, why you just do that? One time I took him to Chick-fil-A, and I told him to carry the sodas. I said, you carry the sodas. I had all these bags of food and shit, and I was walking him to his mom's house. And he said, Mr. Na'im, I'm gonna drop these sodas. And I said, I'm like, no, you're not. I said, bro, just take your time. Carry these sodas. He was like, I don't want to carry these sodas. I'm gonna drop them. I'm like, you're not gonna drop them. Bro, we got to the step. Before he even stepped to the step, he looked at me, he said, and just dropped them on purpose. Like, why'd you do that? Like, why the fuck you do that? He was like, I told you I was gonna drop. But he was just a funny kid. And like the crazy thing is, I was working at, one of my homies owns a liquor company, and I had put on Facebook last year that he needed help at his liquor company, like people in the warehouse packaging and shit like that. This kid, whose name was Freddy, that kid showed up to this fucking liquor company to work there, and now he's like fucking 19 or 18 or some shit like that. And I hadn't seen him since he was 5. And I went up there, I'm like, yo, I said, what the fuck?
I'm gonna drop these bottles.
Right. He's like, hey, Mr. Na'im. I said, damn, Freddy, what the? Like he still remember me. I ain't seen him since he was probably 6 or 7, and he still remember me and all. I'm like, damn. But so you can get close to people's kids. You get real close, not too close, but you get close. It's crazy.
Wait, y'all. Somebody said they could see I got them thick girl panties on.
Oh, don't get caught up reading these, yo. Why you looking at her
I
panties?
got a
Chill.
romper on. Oh, I do got on big drawers, yo. Hold up. Oh, y'all some this some Reddit type of shit. I ain't know.
Yeah, you'll get caught over reading that.
Okay, I got it. Nah.
There you go.
Ha-ha.
but I guarantee you there's 1,000 compliments in there.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, cool.
No, it's okay. I live in Philly, y'all. I'm used to this. I'm not new to this. Like, I was bullied by a group of like high school girls that ride my bus, like
Whoa.
for wearing pink every day.
Damn, for real?
Yes, this one girl, she be like, oh, she go with this nut ass pink.
Yo, they so mean.
I was like, what? Like, pink every day is fucking crazy. And then the Barbie movie came out and she
Oh, my
stopped
God.
bullying me. I was like, yes, thank you, Margot.
20 years later. Got you, bitch.
Yeah, man.
Damn. You got to watch out for Philly high school kids. They're evil.
They
When
the
I-
shooters.
They are
Ebony,
the
when
shooters.
I was waiting outside for your Uber to pull up, a school bus came down the street, and I was praying to God that there were no teenage kids on the bus.
Oh, God.
I'm dressed like this today. I'm very comfortable and cool, but man, this is not cool to anybody on the bus.
Hell no.
They
like a
gonna call you
paintball
hoochie
target.
daddy. Hoochie daddy.
Damn, bruh. I try to avoid them.
I was sitting at Rita's the other day, getting some water ice with my fam, and my son Ben, 13 years old. He's dabbling in a little bit of a wigger phase right now.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like trying to like perfectly balance, mocking some of the decisions he's making, and also like letting him like try stuff out and find boundaries and shit like that. But we were sitting at Rita's, and there was a group of high schoolers there, and there was one kid in the group that was a white kid, and it was 84 degrees.
Yeah.
He was wearing head to toe Nike Tech
Okay.
and a shiesty,
Oh, damn. He too deep.
and no one else was.
Oh, shit.
No one else was.
That's crazy.
And so I was eating Island Fusion gelati with my son. And I said, hey, man, that kid looks pretty cool, right? I said, that kid's putting on a show so he can fit in. He's looking pretty cool right now.
Right.
And he just quietly took the point.
Yeah, he got it.
But it was like, yeah, that kid's fucking, he's going to have a heat stroke, man.
You set a boundary. You set a sharp boundary by saying that. You needed to do that.
You want to dress like a scuba diver on the land? You be my fucking guest.
In 85-degree
Yeah.
weather.
Is there any kind of phase that you guys would deny for your kids?
The gay one. Can't let that happen.
I would say I would deny the kids that self-doubt phase. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, now that I've grown up, I waste so much time like doubting myself. Like, and I just would be so adamant about that. Like not giving a fuck about what people think. Like, cause it's such a waste. It's so cliche, but it's such a waste of time.
True.
Like, once you let that go, like you accomplish so much shit. When you be like, man, fuck. Like, why do I care what that bitch think? You know, like, or whatever. But that type of shit, like, don't go too far with it. Like, I'm gonna tell you your outfit is trash. Like, don't don't go too
That's
far.
a tough
with
balance.
it. Yeah. But like that part where you just be like shrinking yourself and you don't want to be different or just anything, like, cause it's so temporary. But that I rebuke that phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
At what point did that change for you?
Oh man, that changed for me. Honestly, that's why I don't let people talk shit about Philly, because that's when it changed for me. Like, I seen couples have physical altercations in like grocery stores. Like, wherever they got mad at in Philly is where they go off at, you know. And I was just like, and I'm not serious. Like for real. Like, I worked part time at the beer garden in Fresh Grocer off Grace Ferry. Like, this the hood.
Yeah.
And like, I seen people argue over like food stamps. Like, how the fuck you gonna buy your mama this shit? You don't do shit for me. Like literally get put out the store. And I be like, and she ain't think twice about that shit. She don't care what nobody thinks. She don't care what she act like. And I'm doing good stuff. Why do I care? Like, and people in Philly, like, when they tell you, they be like, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They really fuck with you. Like, they might kill a motherfucker about you. You know what I'm saying? And so that just kind of gave me the confidence to be like, I think I was about 26. I'm a late bloomer. So, like, 26. I was like, man, fuck what they talking about. You know, I met Petey Craig in the grocery store, and he was buying dog food. And I was like, oh, my God, Petey Craig. And he was like, yeah, it's me. And you know what I'm saying? He was like, Eb, a sweetheart. That's what he kept saying. He was like, you from down south? And I was like, yeah. And he would come in the store like periodically, and I just seen how he was moving. Like, he had his moment or whatever, and he still got to live his life. Like, people talk shit about him when he come in the store, all that, but he just seemed unfazed. So when I was about 26, I was like, fuck all that. Like, I don't care. Like,
They're talking shit about Petey Crack and the Fresh Grocer?
oh, yeah.
What the hell?
Like, this girl, she asked him a question on purpose that she knew was out of line. She was like, what, you a dog groomer? And he was like, something like that. And I was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah,
like,
she tried playing. That's corny.
This is Petey Crack. You know what I'm saying? This is a legend. You know what I'm saying? I'm country and I know who this motherfucker is, you know?
Petey Crack the man.
Yeah, and he was so nice. I think his girlfriend at the time was pregnant. And they used to come in the store all the time. And it just was like a full circle moment for me. And I was just like, all right, well, fuck it. You know, I don't know. Philly just got this fuck it thing that they...
It's a lot of fuck it here.
Yeah.
It's weird here.
Yeah.
So I've applied it in like a positive way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to like shoot my enemy and say fuck it, but I'm a shoot my shot at my dreams and say fuck it. So I was about 26 when I said fuck it.
Yeah,
you know?
man, that's nice.
Yeah.
Damn, you took the Philly thing and put a down south twist on it.
Yeah.
we only do it for negative shit.
Yeah.
What? Fuck that. I'll whoop his ass right here.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well,
I accidentally smoked wet with Petey Crack at a party at the African American History Museum.
Wait,
He was
what?
in the bathroom. Yeah.
What?
it was on a silver tray.
PCB? Yeah, PCB.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know. I thought it was
You
just
on
normal
wet,
weed.
Mr. Ali?
Oh, my God.
It was a party at the African American History Museum. Matter of fact, the party it was Gilly the Kid was having a party there, and it was me and my homies in there, and then we went in the bathroom to smoke weed, and then Petey Crack was in there smoking, and then I started smoking what I thought was weed, but it was wet.
That was wild.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, shit had me fucked up.
Mr. Crack, I'm about to drop this wet. I don't want to hold it.
Yeah, right.
Was you sweating?
Sweating? What? I was fucking pop locking. What you mean sweating?
Wow.
I was jerking. I was irking and jerking. I irked and jerked my way all the way home.
That's wild.
Shit had me fucked up. That was a bad night. And then I laid down. I felt like I was falling.
Man. I read some horror stories about wet, and I had a neighbor when I first moved to South Philly that had he had a moment.
I've never read a positive review of it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, right.
he lost his fucking mind out there, and they was like, his aunt ended up coming, and she was like, I don't know. He had like one of them Philly names, like Rottweiler or something like that. It's like, Rottweiler, if you do this shit again, I'm gonna have to sit you down. I was like, what you mean sit you down? She's like, I'm gonna call his PO, and they gonna send him to jail. Like he gonna do the rest of his sentence. And he kept saying, I just feel like. And he said, I just feel like, and he just started ripping his fucking clothes off. And I'm not dumb country ass. I'm like, what does he feel like?
He's got a message. Let's hear him out.
Like, what's wrong? And he's like, I just feel like, and he just got naked. And like, I don't know, he just started flipping out and they was trying to put milk in his mouth. And I was just like, wow.
That is something I've seen before. People dumping milk on themselves.
Yeah, because milk sober you up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Really?
no, it doesn't.
Okay.
I think orange juice. Is
Yeah,
orange
milk
juice
is not
sober?
wet Narcan.
Yeah, they say it is.
And it was crazy because he was smoking with 2 girls and they was not tripping at all.
Yeah, it don't
They
do
was
the
just
same
He
thing.
can't handle his
Everybody.
wet. Dude, he's the
big
lightweight.
one was chilling and the little one was just like, oh, he drawing. That's
He drawing.
drawing.
Yeah.
And I was like, but y'all are not. And they
No,
just,
he was acting Joe.
Paramedic
Joe as fuck.
came and they checked him out and they was like, you wanted to take him? And his aunt was like, no. And then he calmed down. And it was just like, I don't know, like every day after that I seen him, I was just like, I seen your dick. Naked. He was like, I just feel like, you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have you two ever done a drug that made you want to take your dick out?
Fuck no, I ain't never do nothing that made me want to take my dick out.
No, I've only done like either I was prescribed a drug, which was Xanax.
You was prescribed Xanax?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you had like anxiety?
Yes, really bad. Panic disorder is what they call it.
Damn, you don't even seem like you seem like you got zero anxiety. You don't be worried about shit.
People say that. They be like, you so chill. You so chill. And but I am now, but before, like I always been chill. But when I'm not chill, yeah, and for some reason, like my anxiety presents like as like a heartbeat thing.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
just rip my fucking shirt off. Like I'd be like, ah.
I just feel like
What is it?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I was prescribed anxiety, so I don't whip my dick out, but I, chesticles, yeah. And the weed thing, I'm not good at smoking.
Oh yeah, you said weed fuck you up.
Yeah, I don't like weed. So, just, a little tequila soda, a little citywide PBR with a straw type action. I'm good, but like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
no, I've never freaked out. Have you?
On anything?
No, never.
Oh, he's
Damn,
a smooth
bruh.
operator.
I've never ever freaked out. I did one time think that I was witnessing a date rape on LSD
Oh shit.
from far away,
Yeah.
and I think the results were inconclusive. But I started alerting people around me. I said, I think that guy's about to rape that lady. And
That's just being a good citizen.
but everyone around me was also on LSD, and so I had a hard time getting anyone on the same page mentally. So I don't know if this lady was in trouble, but I was worried from afar. That's the closest I've come to free. Imagine if I was on like a roof deck. Imagine if I'd left someone's bar and to someone that I was looking at from the roof, and they were on the street, and I went up to him and I said, unhand her.
Oh, that's how far away you were?
Yeah, dude,
What
I was
the
looking
fuck?
down on the street from a roof deck.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine if I went out there and I said, hey man, why don't you fucking let her go?
Yeah.
What? Two people like seriously just like sipping beers quietly outside.
Right.
Hey man, that's enough.
Yo, that would have been crazy. as hell.
Yeah, what if you just jumped instead? It can't be like, big misunderstanding. I thought a lady was about to be date raped. It turned out it was 2 cats fighting.
Damn.
Yeah.
You ain't never been fucked up, Mike?
Yeah.
That's
Onperks.com.
Right, on purpose.
And here's the deal. Like, I've smoked crack before.
What?
But crack chilled me out. I did not feel any compulsion to freak out. The one time that I can remember like feeling like I might need to go to the hospital is I took too much mushrooms. And I took one whole I took a stem and a cap, and I was like, it's only one stem and one cap. And I ate it, but it was very strong. And I could feel it starting to set in. I was like, all right, I'm going to try to go to bed. So I got in the shower before bed, and as soon as I opened the shower curtain, I looked in the mirror, and I saw like all my chest hair swirling.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, man, I got to get in bed quick. And I started freaking out primarily because I had just started microdosing. And I felt I was always worried that my wife would think that I'm just going to overdo it with this like I've overdone it with everything else. So it's like now I'm sweating, I'm laying in bed. And it was just so intense for like like 3 or 4 hours that like there was a time where I was like, I might need to go to the hospital because they'll.
Damn.
But in the back of my mind, I knew there was nothing they could do.
Right. True.
But I was telling myself they might.
Here's a
help.
coloring book, Mr. Rainey.
This actually isn't covered by your insurance, so keep it back to us. But that's the only time I remember really freaking out, man.
One of my college friends used to love PCP, and I made a lot of off-campus friends, and so for some reason he
From
said,
around Temple.
At Temple.
yeah,
Oh
and
my
he said that he drink a Ing Bing, which is Old English.
Old English, yeah.
Yes.
Like
And
a
that would
40.
calm him down and make his heart like slow down. I don't know.
A lot of people that smoke PCP drink 40s and shit.
Yeah.
And that's the
I think
neighborhood
it's
where
a
they sell
cultural
it.
thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's a neighborhood. Like if you want some good PCP,
Yeah.
you gotta go to Temple.
Wow.
I don't know
around
if
here
anyone's
and get-
ever taken it on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, no, I do know a guy got into a habit of it, but he ended up being okay.
Yeah, my
That's not fun
my
stuff.
ex barber used to smoke. He
Is
used to
it the
smoke
that's the
dippers.
most sinister drug, I think, is PCP. Is
It
there a more
is.
sinister
I don't
substance?
think so, man.
Yeah, PCP's the worst one.
That's for bad guys.
Yeah, like they stab people be stabbing people on that shit
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
Hallucinating.
Yeah.
thinking about crimes.
They be like, my mother's a monster, and then when they come down, they be like, bro, you killed your mom.
yeah.
Yeah, that happens. That happens.
It does.
My mom's family is from Los Angeles, and it's big there. Like, well, it used to be big. I don't know if it is now. But
so-
like, they
so
used to call it
pissed.
Sherm.
If my kids experiment with PCP, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Oh hell yeah. That might be the worst thing they could do.
Make them smoke the whole thing,
Oh my
Smoke all
god.
of it.
and now I'm gonna look like a monster, and I'm gonna be fighting back. It's like, they're gonna think they're being eaten by the devil.
Yo.
Bring the shit into my house.
Now, one time I did acid and I was between every emotion, and that's a wild place to be.
You were in the call center.
Yeah, bruh.
You
Yeah.
have access to every single feeling.
Yes. And it was
same
like the
time.
moment I felt an emotion, my mind was like, we don't want to feel like this. So I would be happy, and then my brain would be like, yo, we don't want to be fucking happy right now. And then I get sad, and my brain be like, yo, we don't want to be fucking sad neither. Like I couldn't land on any feeling.
That sounds like my everyday life.
Damn. I hope not.
I'd be like, I don't want to do no psychedelics. Like, I'm good right now. Like, I'm questioning right now. Like, is this real and all that other shit? Like, I'm disassociating at this moment. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
they're like, you so chill. I'm like, bro, I'm not even here right now.
There's a
Yo.
I'm just a girl. It's not that bad all the time.
I don't know if this is a tick, but I do have a couple of moments every day where I'll become very sharply aware that I'm myself, and I go, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, I don't like that.
Or I'll go, whew. And Marriage will go, what was that? I was like, nothing. It's just a hiccup.
Yeah,
But
I don't
it's
like
usually me
that.
going, and a lot of times it'll be while I'm driving, I just go,
Yeah.
Man.
fuck.
Real Tim hours. Who up?
Oh, shit.
Well,
What do y'all do when y'all have like intrusive thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always have an intrusive thought about this really bad outfit I wore in the 10th grade.
Ooh. Oh,
damn.
So I just started
no.
singing, and I.
What's your song? What's your song?
It's just be anything. Like right now, is that do you want me? Like, I'm like, or I'll literally just stop and be like,
yeah, that's my move. That's my move.
And my family be like, what? And I'll be like, I just thought about some old shit. You know? I just thought about these kitten heels and these galoshes things that I mean, what do they call gaucho pants? They was velour.
Oh
like,
yeah.
and this girl played the shit out of me. She was like, you look, you fresh. And I had this fake like Louis Vuitton dome bag from the flea market. And I had like my hair gel bag with this red ponytail
Oh,
on it.
shit.
Oh, high
Bad.
effort. High risk, high reward.
Could not tell me I wasn't like Hillary Duff. 'Cause, like, what was that? Lizzie McGuire? She
Yeah,
always
yeah.
like had that shit on, and I just thought I was like, you know what? And I had a fucking gray wife beater on, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Like men's Hanes gray wife with kitten heels.
God damn.
And she was like, "Oh, girl, I like your outfit." I think about this shit all the time.
Yeah, those thoughts hit you right before you fall asleep too. You be in the bed. Just crash into your brain. Like, God damn.
What did you guys get made fun of outfit wise?
Oh, outfit wise?
Yeah.
Bro, one time, this was when my son was first born. My son was like 2 years old, or maybe 1 and some change. And we got invited to one of my ex-wife's friends' birthday parties. So everybody was fresh to death, and my ex-wife had bought me this jean set. It was a jean jacket with some jeans, and it was brown. It was a brown jean set. And we got in the biggest argument. I was like, I don't want to wear this. I'm like, I can't wear this fucking jean set. And she was like, why not? It looks nice. I'm like, I just don't want to wear it. It looks horrible. Brown denim? What the fuck is that? Like, I ain't know they made that shit. And then because we argued so hard, she was like, you know what? We're just not going to go. And I was like, no, we're going. And I'm putting on a fucking jean set. And now we going. And you're going to be outside with me looking all dumb just like this. And I put sunglasses on with it just to make it even worse. Just to make it even worse. I was in there mad as hell the whole time. And there's so many pictures of me on that day. And every time I see the pictures on Facebook, I immediately block the person. I untag myself. Like, don't tag me. I can't find. Never, bro. A brown denim set. Ugh.
You should make a cologne called Brown Denim. I would wear it.
That's a good name for a cologne.
No,
Brown denim.
I had. Do you guys remember the soda Surge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
They had Slurpees too.
Yeah. And when that was first coming out, I was at an ice skating rink on Penn's Landing.
Oh.
The river rink.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And I was in near 5th grade, something around 5th grade, and not crushing it socially. I honestly, if I'm being honest, I would have preferred to play video games at home, you know. And Surge comes out, and obviously, dude, I'm probably at my fattest of my entire life in 5th grade. I'm crushing, like I'm living on soda, and I'm at the river rink ice skating with my family and no friends, and they have the you ever been at like a bar and there's like shot girls going around like for you know for like some shit vodka that's coming out. So they had Surge girls there.
Oh shit.
And they're walking around like with the sign and shit, and so they made an announcement. They said, "Hey guys, in 15 minutes we're gonna have a Surge drinking contest." And I went, "Excuse me?" And so I'm walking around on the rubber mats in the ice skates, waiting, just biding my time.
Yeah.
And they have this Surge, and there's a circle of mostly fat children and a couple of like older bros.
Yeah, we're giving the boy with the fattest tits for each game.
Yeah, it was seriously nuts. It looked like honestly like the 100-player Hungry Hippos.
Yeah, yo.
And I think it was I don't know if it was a 20 ounce or it was a can, but the rules are simple: slam the Surge, hold it upside down, prove that it's empty. There's only first place. And I go, okay, and dude, my whole life's been leading up to this.
Yeah.
I've gone every night. I go to bed thinking like someone eventually is going to see my value. Someone's eventually going to eventually someone's going to get a look at what I'm about, and it's going to make sense. Yeah. And here I am standing. I'm accepting this can of warm Surge from the tallest woman I've ever seen, and I go, "This is it, dude. Lock in." And I crush it. It's not even close, dude. I'm first by a fucking mile.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
My prize was a 2XL Surge full print T-shirt.
Oh shit!
So it was like the Surge label that was like the green like tie-dye pattern.
Now.
I went pro. I went pro early, dude.
Yeah.
And so I go to Catholic school, and I don't hang out with friends outside of school. So I go, no one's ever going to see me in this fucking thing.
Right.
We wear uniforms every day.
Yeah.
And then we have dress down day.
Oh, dress down day.
We have a Friday. We have
supposed
dress
to throw
down
that
day.
shit on.
And it's like, dude, you got one shot. Dude, in 8 years, you have maybe one shot per year to show your friends your personality from outside school. And so I'm like, I'm getting dressed.
Bro,
I'm not wearing jeans because jeans are gay. I'm wearing probably navy blue sweatpants.
Yeah.
And I put on the 2XL Surge tee, which is like huge on me. But I go, people like big clothes. I mean, this is it, dude. I'm ready. And then guess what? Ask me how I got it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Now I got the story for you.
Yeah, dude. I get to school and I walk into the classroom, or I walk into the schoolyard where they rounded us up before school starts, and everyone's like, this and that kind of stuff. And I walk in and I'm just like, I'm waiting for just like, whoa, and all I get is.
Oh damn!
Oh, dude.
And I went, oh no, this has been a mistake.
Oh damn!
I get a snicker from a kid, and not even in my grade. A kid from a younger grade saw me. Like, and I went, oh no! I think this might have been a miscalculation.
Oh shit!
Oh no! And then I just had the rest of the day just like, yeah, I don't even think this is cool either. So I was trying to make you guys laugh.
I switched early to tight pants. You know how
That's
it was
bold
like
move.
all
Oh, that's
baggy?
bold as hell.
Wow.
Yeah, but I got into skateboarding, and all the LA skateboarders were wearing like
Yeah,
tight
like tight
clothes.
shit. Yeah.
They went
So-
girl jeans almost.
Yeah, so 13, I'm like, all right, fuck these Lee pipes. I'm gonna throw on a pair of tight jeans, and I went to school.
That's
Oh
tough,
my
man.
God,
That's
massacred the
Yeah,
whole
bro,
fucking
that's
time.
fucking bold as hell.
Now, did you think about
guys aren't
bringing
ready
it
for
back
this
up
yet.
there?
No, I had to ride it out the whole fucking day.
Oh no.
God damn, that's bold.
Y'all ever remember that TV channel, the WB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Channel 17 up here.
Yeah, so I don't know how my mom got them. Like, she working like mass comm back in the day, and she got these WB promotional socks, and I wore them to.
With the frog?
Yeah, they didn't have the frog on it, just was like the WB
okay.
or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I wore them to like day camp, and them kids roasted the shit out of me. They're like, she got on
they're cool.
WB socks. I was like, they clean? Like, they
Yeah.
they're
That's the worst
white.
roast when there's not even a joke. They're
Yeah.
just saying the thing that you have
Right.
on. I'm just
WB
like, okay,
socks,
man.
y'all. I'm just
I
like,
fucking
oh,
get it.
Man.
Damn.
Fucked
I get
up,
it, dude.
Kids mean as fuck, yo.
Yeah.
They
get it,
fucking
man.
evil.
It's a soda.
My first day in public school, I went to Catholic school till 7th grade. First day in public school, my mom sent me in there with corduroy pants and a button-down shirt.
Oh.
And back then I had long ass plaits, right? So and I was kind of chubby, so people couldn't tell if I was a boy or a girl. And my first day in that class, fucking the boy named Carl, I sat right behind the teacher said the boys sit on this side, girls on that side. I sat behind Carl, and Carl turned around. He said, "Yo, was you a bitch or a nigga?" I said, "Bro, I don't think I'm either. I think I'm just a boy."
The rest of the class was like, "Thank God, thank you, Carl."
I'm like, damn. He said, "You got a blouse on? I don't know what the fuck you is." I'm like, "It's not a blouse. It's a button-up shirt." She sent me in there with church clothes on.
He was non-binary before you knew it.
Yeah, yo.
It's a comic that came to Raven Lounge the other day, Barry Naylor or whatever. I think he's from down south. Trayvon knows him.
All right.
And he's
in
got
peace.
premature grade. Trayvon Fulton?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like,
thinking of-
what?
I was thinking. I don't know
was about to be
Trayvon Fulton. I was thinking of a
like,
different Trey. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I was
Oh
thinking
my
of a different Trayvon.
God.
No, Trey alive.
The other one. Like, oh,
Oh,
man,
thank God.
y'all. Like,
You have
okay.
me so worried.
Yeah, I was going to say, they about to see me freak out on the thing.
This tray is not on ice.
I'm about to do that basic shit. I was just talking to him the other day. Like,
Start pulling up your text messages.
I be knocking on his
Wow,
wood.
miss you already.
Yeah. But the guy, he has premature grade. I was like, nigga, is you underage or overage? And he laughed. Like, is you a hoochie daddy or you a fucking sugar daddy? Like, I was so confused. But yeah.
Dude, those bowl cuts in the '90s really hit fat white boys and girls pretty equally, man, pretty hard, man. We all kind of ended up in this one kind of,
Yeah.
super fatso.
Did you guys ever get a nice hairstyle when you were a kid?
Fuck no. All mine was
dude.
fucked up.
They didn't even have them.
Yeah. My mom friend, R.I.P. Miss Angie. She used to come
Miss
over.
Angie?
Yeah. She used to, y'all don't know her. She used to braid our hair in the 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she'd go get her. And she would give us like like Eve was so big, like the braids was in like the South and all that. She'd come do all that shit like way before Instagram. And I remember she even came during a flood one time.
Oh shit.
My mom went and picked her up, and to this day, me and my mom argue about this shit because the overpass was like flooded, and my mom was like, "Fuck that, we going home." We get to the crib, and she drove through it, y'all.
Oh shit.
And I was screaming and crying. And when we made it, she was like, "Y'all crying and shit." Like it was, it was a big ass Buick, and Miss Angie was in it. And she saying, "This bitch in the passenger seat. She weigh 400 pounds. We gonna be just fine." And be like, and me and my twin sister, we in the back crying. It's like, why would you do that? Like, my mom has no sense of fear at all. So she drove right through that shit, and then Miss Angie came and she braided our hair, and they was like the at the time it was like the ponytail, like she braided us up these pigtails. It was nice. It was real nice.
They do say that if you have to drive through a flood, make sure there's a 400-pound bitch in the passenger
For
seat.
real, like dead ass. And she had a bag from the grocery store where it had like frozen pizzas in it. Cause like when she would do our hair, she'd need like a snack and stuff. Like
a snack,
wow.
a whole damn
I remember
piece.
this like it was nothing. Like yeah. Yeah, man.
Damn.
I think the nicest haircuts the boys had when I was in grade school, I was thinking like 8th grade haircuts in 92. I guess a flat top would have been the nicest.
Okay, yeah.
But there were, if you watch like TGIF, there would be like hot boy hair. Mm-hmm. Where it's like very like pompadourish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got shape to it. There's a style to it. Mm-hmm. We got crushed by the $5 Asian haircutting.
Oh my god, dude!
Oh, that's horrible.
Dude, Kim, honestly, if you're hearing this, you've ever gotten a haircut at Kim's, God go with you, man. Those were tough days for us, man.
Dude, Asians hate everybody. The last thing they need is clippers.
Right.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
Asian dudes running a barbershop in the hood under the train tracks. And just massacring Catholic schoolboys' heads day in and day
It
out.
wiped out my entire freshman class because everyone got ringworm.
Everyone got ringworm from Kim's. I won't hear this.
Everyone with that Caesar
Damn.
haircut, ringworm.
God.
No,
I forgot
not the
about
fucking
ringworm.
Caesar, dude.
I mean, and that's the fastest haircut you ever gonna get. You go to them, they done in like 6 minutes.
Dude,
Like, how the fuck you cut my hair that
a
fast?
bunch of awkward 7th graders who all got their haircut at the same place staring at each other, and they all have a biff, and you can see the back of their scalp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The skin fade for no reason.
Damn.
Ouch.
I gotta pee, yo.
Yo,
Oh, we're just about finished. Before we go, Ebony, tell people about your special.
Oh yeah, I shot a fucking hour of stand up. I didn't know it was gonna be the eclipse. And people was like, "You sure you want to do this?" I was like, "You don't believe in me?" But they thought the apocalypse was coming. But I shot an hour special at Tattoo Moms. It went really well. Jim Gillespie opened for me. It went well. It's getting edited now, so I'm gonna see where it ends up at. Maybe YouTube, maybe somewhere else. I don't know, but yeah, I did that.
give them somewhere to follow you on social media in the meantime so that they can not miss it.
Okay, yeah, I'm on Instagram, Ebony_Dream404. This is my area code on my phone number still. Yeah, I be on Instagram all the time. I post like my show, upcoming shows, and the stories and shit like that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Check Ebony out. She funny as hell.
Yeah, my last name is Moore too. Somebody brought me up as Ebony Dream, and the room was like confused. But yeah,
I mean, it does sound like a stripper name.
it does sound like a stripper.
does.
Atlanta got so many strippers too. It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you. Thank you so much for making the time for us.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me. Like I love stuff like this. Yeah, I hope I wasn't too shiny. Like I took a bath. I took a bath before I got here. And I
Ebony,
might have
please.
overdid it with the moisturizing, but yeah,
No.
this has been great. Yeah.
My balls are out right now, so
Okay,
there's nothing
cool.
you have to worry about, Ebony.
Alright, cool. If I had balls, they'd be out.
No, you were one of a kind, Ebony. I'm so glad you're with us. And if you could stick around, we're going to do another hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Na'im, what do you want to promote?
Got piss.
Just follow me on Instagram, Na'im_Ali, and check out all my podcasts, Durag and the Deertag, Ayo Actually, The Ramble with Na'im Ali, and jump on some Patreons. I'm trying to fucking quit my job.
Yeah,
I hate working. I hate it. I need out. I need out. I need all the support I can get.
You're right there.
I think so. I hope so.
Follow me on everything, Tim Butterly. It's YouTube, it's Twitch, it's Twitter, Instagram. But most importantly, come see me at Soul Joel's. I'm headlining on May 18th in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. It's not very far from Philly. Rob Cruz is going to be opening, and maybe I'll have a couple special guests, and that would be pretty exciting. But I really want this to be the best time ever, so I'd love to see you there. Thank you very much. This has been Tim.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Hey, thanks to everybody that came to Soul Joel's this past weekend. We had a blast. This weekend, I'll be at the Dojo of Comedy with Jake Matera and John Del Calo for our next little Snickers show. And yeah, I got a new book coming out in January. I'll have a specific date within the coming weeks. I'm very excited for it. If you like anything I do, I have 100% faith that you'll love this book. So look out for that. And then also, I'm going to be doing a barbecue. And just to thank everybody for buying my last book, On Perks, I want to kind of put that to bed. So this summer, I'm going to have a barbecue just for that. Anybody who bought the book is invited, and I'll have details for that in the coming weeks as well. If you can stick around, in about 10 minutes, we'll be back with more Ebony Moore. Oh, damn. That was so cool that I said that. Yeah. Na'im Ali,
Also-
patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast.
Also, Durag and Friends this Friday with Tim.
Durag and Friends
Oh
is
my
Friday.
God, I'm
yeah.
so sorry. Yeah,
Tim's our special guest.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Yeah.
bad at this. And I think we're all doing Wood Show as well on the 11th.
Yep.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
And new date for Medieval Time,
And yeah, fuck, dude, we had so much.
July 20th.
July 20th. I'm setting it all up. I'm point man for this, and
And that'll all be done on Patreon.
Patreon.com/Dabme Podcast, where we will see you right now. Thank you guys.
Later, guys. Love you so much.
Hell yeah, that was fun. That was fun as hell.